I'll set it.
Hey guys.
Hey everyone.
So we're just please no set. Sorry, all these things I signed up for my email are coming through, and don't mind me. We can just delete that.
Yeah. All right. So basically, what we're doing here is we are going to be doing an NBA 2K live stream here. Sorry, NBA like live 19 stream. Sorry, that's what I meant.
And we're gonna turn this off so you can hear.
Yeah, so you can hear the actual game.
We might turn it off. We might turn it on and off after a little bit of stuff, but for now we're gonna keep it good.
Yeah. Okay.
On, and we'll see you guys later. Talk to you later. Maybe we'll put it on off. Bye.
I beg man, shut up. Let me see you, darling. My lie, 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 like. My lie, 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 like. My lie, 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 like. I love the weekend, girls up. Let me see you. Love the weekend, girls up. I bet you can. We can love the weekend. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Girls up. I bet you can. My mommy said I could be anybody. I said I want more money than I'm money. Break bread with that guy who made the Bugatti. Lifestyle is get money, bun everybody. Painting wife, go money to something. Bang, bang. One who understands why I'm always. Who told you I can't handle my visit? You're on the floor, I'm still holding my visit. Call me talking. Yeah, let me see you, darling. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Girls up. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Girls up. Now bet you can. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Girls up. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Girls up. Now bet you can. 9 to 5, looking like my hobby. I'm living life like a Marvel movie. Stable life, say hi to my. Take a ride, let's go on my. Why you surprised when I buy you? Who told you I ain't got no money? Who told you I can't handle money? You're on the floor, I'm still holding money. Call me talking. Hey, let me see you, darling. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Girls up. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Girls up. Now bet you can. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Girls up. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Girls up. Now bet you can. Oh, ice went down. I'ma show them I'm in. They wish down. They put down money. All them clowns never held nothing. And they go space now when the bandwagon. Right round town in my bandwagon. Screaming, who told you we ain't got no money? Who told you I can't handle money? You're on the floor, I'm still holding money. Got me talking. Hey, let me see you, darling. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Girls up. See you, darling. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Girls up. I bet you can. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Girls up. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend.
The NBA season has come down to this. This is it. For all the marbles, Game 7 of the NBA Finals. We are at Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. Tonight, it's the LA Lakers getting set to match up with the Toronto Raptors. Along with Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at the Lakers coming in. They know what's at stake. This is it. One game to decide the NBA Finals.
Well, here we are. This is what you dream about. A Game 7. A one-game series for the NBA championship. This has been one heck of a thrilling ride so far. I'm just so grateful to be here courtside to watch this happen in front of my own eyes. This has really been a dream come true.
Lowry to Gasol. The jumper's off the mark. Los Angeles has the basketball. And look out.
Oh, that's a great way to make an opening statement. It's about the team that's able to punch the other team in the mouth first. That's exactly what you want to do if you're the road team.
Screen coming. Now ready to shoot at the line.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
LeBron James at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 73%. And he connects on the first free throw. Gets both to drop at the line. Lowry into the front court. Just getting started. Strap in for a good one here in Game 7. To Powell. 4-3. It's LeBron with the rebound. Into front court comes Rondo. He'll run the offense. To James. Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. Short jumper won't fall.
And so much of the shot is before the shot even occurs. As a defense, make him do things he's uncomfortable with. Stay up on him, make him catch the ball outside of his comfort zone.
Trying to cash in. Knocks it down from mid-range.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Lakers ball. To Cousins. Probing the defense. LeBron James missed his first. That one goes.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Baseline drive. Runner's good there.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Marc Gasol hits it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Lowry into the front court. 2-point advantage. Siakam sizing up Cousins. Lowry. The Raptors down to 3 on the shot clock. Lowry with a shot that's no good.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was his shot.
It goes down. Oh, he's feeling good. Maybe too good.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Pascal Siakam. To Gasol. And throws it down.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Los Angeles, they have it. Curling inside. Got a piece of it.
jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. LeBron James. He's got 2 shots coming. He's perfect from the line so far. And hits the first free. So hits the first, misses the second. Almost. Nothing going here on that drive. Screen coming. It was right there. Another follow. Still no good. The follow won't go under. LeBron James rejects it. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by LeBron James. Powell. Missed it. How'd that not go down?
Sent a message. Legacy. And that's the first try at the line, no good. Bounce back, hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Fred VanVleet has a look. And it's Davis for the rebound. To James.
Kuzma matched up with Meeks. Kyle Kuzma, strong finish.
I wasn't quite expecting him to get there, but I can be wrong. Sometimes, not a lot, but maybe sometimes.
Fred VanVleet to McCaw. It goes down.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
To James. Nothing going here on that drive. LeBron now against a Kentucky product. Lets it fly from long range, and he buries it. Jay upping the ante from beyond the arc.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Fred VanVleet. Here comes the screen. To McCaw. Out of bounds to call. Last touch by Quinn Cook. It'll stay Raptors basketball. Changes coming from both sides right now. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. For 3. Ooh, he'll take that.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that 3 despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Caldwell Pope. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
LeBron James at the line for 2 shots, shooting 66% in this contest. First try, no good. Second one goes. It's a 1 of 2 trip. It's the Raptors with the basketball. Fred VanVleet. That'll get out off the Raptors. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. LeBron with it up top. They're down 3. LeBron James now 4 for 9. Ibaka to Stanley Johnson. Jeremy Lin.
I'm not this far behind. Tell me if you can hear me,
Might have had
guys.
an extra dribble or 2 there.
LeBron into the front. To Kyle Kuzma. Foul and a chance at 3.
Shot and getting a crack at the extra.
LeBron James at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Right now shooting 62% in this one. Oh, he can't connect. Lin with it. Leads just a point. To Van Vliet. Lin matched up with Howard. Trying to cash in. Deep two there. Won't go. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
For his career, 76% from the line.
I'll talk to you if I can. I don't know if you guys can hear me. I'm pretty sure you guys can, though. Let's do some on-game commentary. Let's do some commentary, shall we? I'll do it.
And
yeah.
He makes them both.
So, here we go. LeBron James up the floor.
Lakers
James.
at the controls right now. James.
He got it. Down the middle to James again. James shooting. And
Short jumper stays out.
Yeah, down to Jeremy Lin.
Up by 3.
There we go.
To Van Vliet.
Van Vliet.
Curling inside.
Rebound drop. All right.
Cook to bring it
Cook
into the front
down the floor.
Looking to make something happen. McGee punching it home with the putback.
JaVale McGee finishing
Such a
it
good
up.
nose around the basket until he doesn't.
What are you saying there, Jay?
It's 50-50 sometimes.
Well, hopefully it's half glass full in this regard. Fred Van Vliet to Stanley Johnson.
Yep. I'm trying to be quiet here since I don't know who's here.
Knocks it down. Off the step back.
That boy's living his best life.
It's Cook with the basketball. Less than a minute to go. And a tightly played
I'm
first
all
quarter.
right. And so far this first half is very close,
Had a
but
chance, but it's no good. Lin with it. He'll run the offense.
hey Brian, do you want to?
Here comes the screen.
Because I think the third quarter is
Baseline
we'll
drive,
just
but
say
he can't finish.
I know, but like, yeah. So the game was very great, 25-22. Toronto will win the game.
Got up every time I feel the dude. Got up every time I feel the
Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna just regular season.
kitchen higher. Down some in the aisle. Down the trenches, huh? Coming through. Tell you wanna.
5-minute quarters. Now let's do the camera YouTube video.
Tell you wanna.
Okay, why just jump? It'll stay.
Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna keep the lights on.
Alright guys, well we're on our announcement and I need to pause it. Let's pause it. I'm just gonna do something. For that matter. Hey Rob. Game. Start. And it's my fault. Besides that, I know. Okay, let's go. Why to jump?
Minnesota begins the game with the basketball.
Why?
On
The
that
art.
one. Attack off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create. Slams it down.
That probably won't be the
You
last
might
time
want-
we see
you're
a
gonna
dunk
wanna
from him
hold
tonight.
LT
Maybe sometimes you should send a message.
and aid
Give him a
switch
hard
players.
foul. Don't let it be so.
Need to inbound.
Right side.
The bounce
With the
but
block.
blocks it.
This will get out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins.
And I love the smile on the face of the offense on your side. I don't know how that shot went.
Should we want to try and get
Free throw's good. A three-point play. And with that, they go up by 3. Los Angeles has the basketball. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles.
You're supposed to
How are
hold
you
it.
going to judge LeBron James' legacy in LA?
LeBron James
It's
wins
not
one
gonna
championship in LA. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
Shot by Covington is no good.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. That shot. Way to know scouting.
No
That's what
one
that was
is.
all about. It's no good. Cousins to Davis. Anthony Davis missed his first.
Boring.
That one goes.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Tough looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Next time that happens,
Rondo
you'll
with
be
the
able to see it.
basketball. They're down 3. Karl Anthony Towns able to recover with the block.
And that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Lets it fly from long range. His first effort off the mark.
Shoot or shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that
Join me,
superior
archer.
confidence.
I do it for nice. What was it?
To James. Has a chance. LeBron James. Special on the offensive end.
6'9", 265. A guard, he can blow by you. If he dips that shoulder, there's
Shooting's
no
a little
way.
harder
There
in
is
this
nobody
game
in
than
the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
Now a pass stolen by the Timberwolves. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Come on, get out
From
of
the outside, no good. Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. Danny Green. Runner's good there.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
They put LT.
Lakers have it. Danny Green. Andrew Wiggins pins it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Just shot it. Just step back 3. Step back, travel 3. A little bit effective. Bad with it.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Oh, you're calling a timeout?
Now the Lakers
Oh, I
will
am
use a
sorry.
timeout. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game.
Okay, I'm gonna let the do substitution. Well, it substituted for you.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. LeBron, defended by the Canadian Wiggins. Has a look. LeBron James, 3 for 4. Good start.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Trying to cash in. Wiggins, a shot? No. Cousins to James. Rondo. The shot, almost. The follow won't go either. Napier with the basketball. Counting down towards 1 minute to play here in the opening quarter. Fires the three, knocks it down.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Here's Rondo with it. Less than a minute to go in a tightly played first quarter. Not a good pass there.
I didn't mean to pass
T-Wolves
it.
have it. Has a chance. Bell's shot won't go. Davis to Cousins. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Had a difficult first quarter. Couldn't really find his rhythm, but you got 3 more left to play.
Anthony Davis.
It's no good. Not sure what he was thinking there. Rondo into the front court. Trailing by 4. And he powers it home.
He just goes to
2
the
more
net, making
points
our
for
team.
Anthony Davis.
The defense is doing such a good job of
So you just
denying
pulled
him
our
the ball
team.
and really
Right.
getting in his pocket, but he got that one to go.
Driving right to the basket. He cruises in for 2. Too easy.
That boy is living his best life.
It's James. That's off the side of the rim, short. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
I think the defender had absolutely 0 chance on that play.
Take it out.
Has a look. Shot by Wiggins. Won't go.
Oh, and that is?
1 quarter down. It's the Timberwolves.
Stay hydrated. And keep your blood sugars low. Not too low. Okay. Come on.
Good start to this one. After 1 quarter of play, on to the second period. Jay, neither team was able to get control to start this one.
And we're exceeding the speed limit. These guys are playing fast. And the thing I love about it the most, there's entertainment in this game. Guys are looking away after they shoot the ball. Guys are clapping. Guys are energetic.
Oh,
This is
right,
why
I'm
you
trying
love
to
this
block
sport.
it. Oh,
Yes.
and I fouled him
Foul.
too.
And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job
I
by
like
the
the
offensive
using
player.
environment.
Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there,
Personal
but
preference.
still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra
No.
point.
Free throw up and good. Gives him a 2-point lead. LBJ with it.
Not good enough.
Karl
Oh.
Anthony Towns
Okay, we can
sends
throw
it
it.
away. That's out. Last touch by Karl Anthony Towns. James can't get the bounce.
I don't know what's happening.
Off the assist.
Not the best defense in
And you
this
best
game, so don't
believe
judge, okay?
Every one of those that goes in fills the confidence meter.
Across the timeline comes James. Down 4.
Oh, out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Now a pass stolen by the Timberwolves.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Karl Anthony Towns. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
To Howard. Count the basket.
The okey doke. Let's see if he'll try that one.
Okay, comments. Because I think... Okay, thank you for responding. At Chris Martin 2000, I also have a quick question. You have played channels, but you haven't been uploading that much. Is that because of school or something?
Hey, Ryan, do you have like a billion channels like Baylor X? your blog channel. Not ours, it's Mar. Chris Mar 2000 Gaming. You haven't posted since like May on that channel.
I just haven't had many video ideas lately.
All right.
Okay.
Guess continue.
Not ready yet. And go.
Again.
8 inbounds.
James into the front court. He'll run the offense. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Now that's a contest. And the reward, he's going to the line.
Smart play to rip
Environment.
through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. To Kyle Kuzma. Deep right corner.
Oh, and
Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how
Trying
this one
to.
goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Off the mark with defense like Caldwell Pope to Davis. And he knocks it down for
Danny.
three.
Yeah. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been taught most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Covington.
Saying this
Davis.
game's shooting percentage is
To Caldwell Pope.
Great flow to their offense this evening. Individually, it's moving around the perimeter. Special cohesiveness.
Wiggins, a shot. No. Not a good pass there. To Wiggins.
cool.
To Towns. To bring it into the front court.
That was
Great. To the basket. Now the Lakers are going to call
I
a
call a
timeout.
timeout.
As the
tired. So how can I play it small forward? Like Dwight Howard at small. Well, I'm gonna try it. I don't know if it'll.
coming for both sides. Well, Pope. Going to launch. The out. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
You live by the three, you living large right now.
Anthony Davis with a piece.
Watch
To
this
shoot
environment
two.
to the back.
Aggressive play for being up in the shooter. You need to
At the line, no good.
do a full halftime show.
On the second, 0 for 2.
Oh,
Off Contavious Caldwell Pope. Oh, good defense by the leg. Come on, let's dig in. Let's
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Towns. Carl Anthony Towns. Terrific shooting. He's 4 for. It's Cook with the basketball. Under a minute to go before halftime.
Oh, what the heck? How did that
gets
go
it.
in?
No doubt about where that one was headed.
So look.
To Covington. Won't go. Caldwell Pope. Here's a chance from Teague with the basketball. The mark. Good on the layup.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of
Wait.
context.
Dwight Howard and that.
Superman. 2 for 2 now.
Did you see the way so much space I did, but the defender didn't?
First to lay it in.
Okay,
I'm gonna try
I
and
saw
go
a
for a
little bit
buzzer
of a
beater
handle
shot.
there. Down the stretch.
Nine.
Down. Have a look at the leading scores for the Los Angeles Lakers.
The Timberwolves are still very much in this matchup. And without question, they can put themselves in a position to win this game if they continue to rack up the assists.
These are the guys getting buckets for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Game track. Steals.
We might be enjoying these first half highlights of steals, but I'm sure the coaches won't be in the next film session. Neither of these teams have been consistently able to maintain control of the basketball.
Player of the half.
I'm ready to skip ahead and just get this guy player of the game. You can tell he's on his way to a special game.
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half.
Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Into front court comes Rondo. Leads 4. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
That's actually not a bad move at all. You're applying more pressure on him by sending him to the line.
Rajon Rondo has got 2 shots coming. He wants this number up. 60% career free throw shooter. And hits the first free throw.
Okay. Game's going good.
Able to convert on both free throws. To Covington. Finishing inside the paint on that
They're
one.
gonna beat you. Beat
That's
me.
lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Wide open look, won't go. To Wiggins. Tough shot, and nearly a chance at a
Trying to chip
three-point
away your
play.
lead here, right?
No foul.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
All right.
LeBron with it up top. His guys lead here, early stages, third quarter.
How did I get a foul on that? Blocking? No, never. Not even that big of a deal. Oh, what the fuck are you doing?
It's Minnesota basketball.
Whatever you were doing clearly did not work, Ryan, because I tied it up.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Trying to cash in. A shot by Green, no good. To Covington. DeMarcus Cousins rejects it. Anthony Davis. Huge block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Yeah, it's better than that other time played you when I was like getting.
Short jumper misses. The follow
Dang
won't
it,
go either.
Still
To
tied.
Danny Green. James. No good. To Covington. Count the bucket for
Yeah, I
2.
believe finally.
In the
First
paint,
time all
you
in
need to
quarter.
finish just like that.
All right, here.
To James.
Okay, we have fouling here.
Rondo. Drills the 3.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams side out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
Shot by Wiggins won't go.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
It goes down. To Wiggins. Nothing going here on that drive. Anthony Davis sends it away. That's his 3rd block this evening.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Lakers gonna use a timeout
Never
as the
timeout,
discuss
Ryan?
matters in
I have not
what's
even used
now a
one.
3-point game.
I feel like I should probably start testing some of my players still, since honestly, we're good.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
I
Oh, we have a 5-second violation.
said before.
Caldwell
Did
Pope.
Ryan?
Offensive board.
Let's kind of.
Oh, I thought you were talking about there.
I said pause, Ryan.
Let's go.
Okay, just let it load, Ryan. It may take a little bit, but.
Superman, Dwight Howard. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as a difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way
They
you
were
can
good,
drive.
right?
But when that
It's
shot
back.
is working like that, any way you want it.
It's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought the hand was part of the ball.
Kyle Kuzma, a couple of free throws on the way. A career 70% free throw shooter. First free throw is good.
Yeah, we can actually. Yeah.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pass.
No, Ryan, we can do. This is what I do for work. Sometimes I say NBA Live Night. I say like Phone Hero slash like. Well, you can say like NBA Live 19 slash Madden.
Has a look. Volley shot won't fall. Late heave to beat the buzzer. Third quarter comes to an end. The Lakers have the lead.
Ryan, there's still like a whole quarter left, Ryan.
The Wolves with the basketballs. We start the fourth quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game
How do you
within
call
the game.
timeout?
You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ball.
Okay, yeah.
Trying to cash in. Rondo off the mark.
Yeah, whatever.
So
I don't need to do
Wiggins.
that. I just want to know just for later since they do. Yes.
Nice
Oh, I'm trying
finish
to
at the
read
rim.
it again.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was a look of a 3-point play. You always going in and think you can get more at the rim.
No, LeBron James, not much more the defense could have done. He hits the contested 3.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
This will be out of bounds
Okay,
off of
I can get the ball
Davis.
back. What are you showing? It's an out of bounds play.
Anthony Davis snatching it out of the air. 8 now. Jeff
We'll
T.
go back to that.
It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick.
And attention
I
to
can't- I
detail is
can't-
everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way.
Can't connect. It's no good. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
You know, Ez, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple
perfect.
buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody
The one
stands
that
up and
goes
says, yo,
in,
I
it's
got
gonna
him,
go in
I'm
no
going to
matter
stop
what.
him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Yes. And a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
Oh, he should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
LeBron James at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 73%. The free throw good as he completes the 3-point play. And the lead is up to 9. Now a timeout here for the Timberwolves as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter.
Well, you need execution in a chess match. And the best execution, I just saw the star player talk to one of the young fellas. You take those young fellas over to the side, you coach them through some of these big-time moments that happen in the fourth quarter. That's how you get your team ready for the playoffs and hopefully a chance to win a championship.
All right, that works.
Mixing things
All right,
up.
this should be better.
Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Yeah,
Lays it up
that was
and in.
actually good.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are
Look,
effortless.
I should be better.
LeBron into the front court. Lead stands at 7.
What are you doing? Oh,
To Cousins. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
DeMarcus Cousins at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 73%. First one, count it.
all right. How do you pause it?
Just click this button.
Like the dash.
It's not the one that's come up with the other one.
Okay. Make sure. Is there any more comments even?
Just another one from AJ.
All right.
And gets both to drop to the left. To Towns. LeBron James with the block.
Secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Assist.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
Here's James. Not that time. To T. Has a chance. T. A shot. No good. To Howard. And throws it down.
Yeah, well,
Well, we got a chance to firsthand.
Oh, man.
An epic democratic sync. I've never seen anything like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. DeMarcus Cousins able to recover with the block. DeMarcus Cousins pins it. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Knocks down a second after missing the first. Here's Rondo with it. His team on top by 8. For 3. Not getting the bounce. Couldn't keep it in. Off Rajon Rondo. That'll get out of bounds. Off one of the T-Wolves. Lakers at the controls right now. Rondo. That won't go. Short jumper stays out.
O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own. It's about hunting your own legacy.
Substitution being made in this one.
Number 0, Kyle Kuzma.
Kyle Kuzma with a piece.
Sent a message on that one there.
Lakers ball. Caldwell Pope. Another chance to Howard. And scores.
Shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ballgame.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor.
Number 33.
And count the basket inside.
Underutilized. 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 Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of it.
James. No good. That's great defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
LeBron into the front court. It's an 8-point lead. Oh, he'll take that.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
The Timberwolves have the basketball. T. Off the iron. No
When I
good.
shoot, I need to click for anything.
To James. Over to the right side. Has a look. Kentavious
go in?
Caldwell-Pope. Now 3 for 9.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. The Lakers get the victory as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen.
Yeah.
This has been a
It was close,
presentation
right?
of the
Yeah.
NBA on EA
Okay, hold on.
Sports.
Now what we do here,
For
Ryan?
more, log on to
No, Ryan, I thought we were-
easports.com. As we say,
Okay, but
so
and then we're
long,
gonna
everyone.
you go to Madden. I'll show you what we have to do.
Extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game.
Anthony Davis gets the award for the most obvious reason, and that's his scoring output. He couldn't be stopped, and it was incredible to watch.
Who was cold?
About a guy like this. We got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Number 2. Number 1.
Signing out.
Seem to like better.
Hold on, Ryan. Go.
It's in the game.
Yeah. It goes back on. I'll go off the screen. Okay, you go to red team or whatever.
I'm giving it so for real. Who feeling that glowing
You know
hill?
that.
I'm giving they soldier chills. My druidic code is chill. Story
you're the one who's controlling, or what?
See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, been this way, way before the
Exhibition.
deal. Say this one for your photo reel. Blessing got meal. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show 'em skills. Yeah,
What?
I bet it. How about it? You want it, you have it, you got it. Go snatch it, skirt the lot. Go ahead, jump it, how about it, how about it? Rep for your bra, for your poster. From it, look how far we coming. Heartbeat on the streets, you can do it. This sugar, one man army, but dig deep. Watch what you doing. I ain't damaged goods, them out the clay. You wish you could. I do this for the family. I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who's feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they souls the chills. My druidic code is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show 'em skills. Yeah. Paper stuff the edge like I don't know no feel. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, been this way, right before the deal. Say this one for your photo reel. Blessing after testing, I'ma show 'em skills. You ain't gotta tell me, I know I'm ill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show 'em skills. Yeah, so suspenseful, I'm up in the field. Saw it in my eyes, it was the Tiger Hill. Going up off the line and see the flight of field. Rewrite your history off this line right here. Your best bet be ahead instead of get rich or dead trying. This ain't never new, I just be 10 steps instead. Snooze, I won't, I can't lose, ready, rest or up bed. Do what you can to do, make your next move your best. I do this for the family, I might just blow my wheel.
I'll do
Keeping it so
20
for real.
things.
Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they souls the chills. My druidic code is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show 'em skills. Yeah. Paper stuff the edge like I don't know no feel. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah.
All right.
Right before the deal. Say this one for your photo reel. Blessing after testing, I'ma show 'em skills.
It's nothing simulation, though.
I know I'm ill. Stories treacherous,
Let's do the
I
usual
effortlessly show 'em
arcade.
skills. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I must have changed something then since. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, I've not been texted at all, so.
I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. Snow and combo that just works like peanut butter, the white stuff,
Okay,
and still
I'm getting them
coming
all.
down. Up in the NFC North between the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. A loose football and a huge out inside the 30-yard line. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly
is towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. Not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We got to get it back.
13 yards on the game's opening play. Opening minute and already a trip to the red zone. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. Let him go by a little too easily there.
Well, that's what we saw in film, isn't it? His head goes down oftentimes when he goes to punch, when he's trying to block. And when you do that, you can't see your target. He went right past him and made the play.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And it's caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man.
Now, I'm going to have to make someone else beat me.
It's up incomplete.
And that's running all open in the zone.
You'd have to think.
Fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Blitz coming and down. Steffen. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. And he's got the connection to the tight end, Graham. Touchdown, Packers. A 5-yard touchdown catch as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. That was a big throw right there on 3rd and goal.
And the defense has to be prepared for you to throw the ball on 3rd and goal. Because really, 2nd down, 2nd and goal, that's your play action time, and you're not sure whether they're going to run it or throw it. 3rd down, you're usually sure they're probably going to pass it. Even more impressive that they got it done. And on the opening drive of the game.
Oh.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Short kick, taking it to 14 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Kirk Cousins, the 31-year-old quarterback in his 2nd season with the Vikings, bringing them out the rest of this offense. And it's also the first time that Kirk Cousins has quarterbacked the team to double-digit victories. The Vikings reaching that plateau for the 2nd time in 3 years after winning 13 back in 2017. But for Kirk Cousins, the numbers have been good. 2nd straight year on track to top 70% completion-wise. Oh, a ball batted in the air, now it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their mistakes because they're live. What are they thinking? I do know this. When you fake one in this situation with that type of a lead, especially from the 15-yard line, oh, boy. I tell you what, meeting them again somewhere down the line, they'll remember this. Yeah, they'll think that they were trying to clown them a little bit.
Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
I know, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've got nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
On second down, Cook. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Now Cousins here on the bootleg. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. 17 yards, first down, Vikings.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Complete. It's Johnson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down. A reminder, coming up at halftime, while the two of us head for warmer areas of the press box, we'll be sending you to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, Cook waiting in the back. Field all alone. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4 down.
Looking for his tight end Rudolph, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. He's at the 50, 30, the 20. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. That pick six extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room.
Thought it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And solid field position here to start as they get it out to the 40-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this one.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to...
And for the third time here this half, it's intercepted.
I really don't know why you keep
Picked off by Jair Alexander. CD, with that incompletion, let's talk AFC playoff picture. I think you and I agree that if you put together any sort of power rankings, we'd put Baltimore number one, certainly in the AFC. But you look ahead to the playoffs getting started on January 4th. Who do you see as their main competitor for that Lamar Hunt trophy?
Well, tradition and us not wanting to be wrong dictates that we say New England next. And rightly so, because of the number of Lombardi trophies they've won, how they've always played at this time of year. But the bottom line to me is the prime contenders right now for Baltimore, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes has gotten together. The defense is playing better. And Buffalo really showed me something when they beat Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh on a Sunday night in Week 15.
Throwing Jones. Rodgers brings it in. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know.
Now Jones rolling to his right, and that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete, and now second down. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. On now is Mason Crosby, who's hit from as far as 58 in his career. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. So I'm waltzing down Main Street, got an umbrella, just a torrential downpour, and I look over, and this guy's stone-faced wearing a poncho that says, "Don't rain on my parade," and he is just angry. And, we got to go. I'll tell you the rest later. Here we go, third quarter. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jones steps away to his left.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. He's going to be stopped short of a first down as they'll get to him at about the 33. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Taken in at the 22. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down. Well, with that incompletion, Charles, one of the big storylines in the final few weeks of the season lies in the AFC South. Tennessee and Houston battling back and forth. Houston won round 1, week 15, a victory in Nashville. But which of those two teams do you think has the potential to go deeper in the playoffs?
Well, Tennessee just lost at home to Houston, and now we'll have to go on the road to play them again in week 17. So I would say, on the surface, you would think Houston. They have the quarterback as well in Deshaun Watson that scares everyone. But I'm picking Tennessee as a team that could go deeper because of their defense. That's really a top 5 defense on any given Sunday. Their ability to rush the passer, their ability to play the ball in the air. I like that Tennessee team, and I think Ryan Tannehill, the switch to him at quarterback, has really energized that club.
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Give him 30 yards there.
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they had it right there.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval. It's a welcome sign of life that this offense needed. Draw play, Cousins to Cook. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. That's one they certainly wish they had back. A loss of 8.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Throwing on second and long. Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. The reception good for 7. It's third down. Third down, Cousins. This is caught, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. On play action, it's Rodgers. They'll roll him out right. And he hits his target, the tight end Lewis. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 35. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it third down at 6.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Slot, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Say hello to Eric Kendricks. He gets the sack there.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and that will extend the lead out to 24. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
After the made field goal, now Crosby will do the kickoff duties. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. And now out comes Minnesota. And they're hoping to redo the efforts of the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now this throw caught left side. He's still on his feet. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. So now then, the big play have all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
I'm going to come back to you.
They run again on first down. Cook down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. On second down now, it's Cook, and he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL, and all he does.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Dalvin Cook, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings are able to close the gap just a bit. Second effort there, he was determined to find pay dirt, and he did.
I think that's a great example of what coaches talk about, a back that runs behind his pads, and he uses pads to get him into the end zone.
And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples throughout a ball game. There's a great example right there.
Big touching offense.
So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the fourth.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there, but you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
Rodgers throwing here. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Despite the lead here in the fourth, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. To me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now it's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
Let's go, Floyd. Go.
Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Blake Martinez. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Johnson, the intended target. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Rodgers going to throw. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From midfield, here's Rodgers. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. It's a big play that time for the Packers. 48 yards. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. A little insult to injury here late in the game. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle.
All right.
The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, get the points for me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. Now we'll get whistles and a signal for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining.
No, right.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
I'll put it in.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. One last shot now for Cousins. He's going to let it fly. It got his man complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Get ready.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points.
Okay, let's do maximum football, yeah. Really? No, isn't that just like... regular football? Well,
This game is gonna be kind of tough.
Ryan, I kind of need to tell you something. Literally, as soon as I turn off my app to check the text, literally that very same second, I got a text from Dad saying I need to come home. Like literally, yeah. So Ryan, I'll watch the stream while I'm at home. No, Ryan, don't turn it off. No, I watch Ryan because you can like do some maximum football on your computer.
I'm just gonna
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Somebody pop on day, hold up. Somebody on their way, hold up. I with a crown all day, hold up. Somebody can't relate,
Black
hold up.
Panther.
Stay down with no faking. Go up, top down, I've been racing. Go up, while I'm in dangerous. Go up, my crowd in rotation, yeah. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? I live on 10.
I got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way, baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill, I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want, long as you ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Come ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. I live a wild life, don't judge me. In the lobby, walk in the room, then leave with the that in my 40 want me. I ain't the same guy when I'm 14. Out on out for the ball team. High school crush was ignoring me. Oh yeah, and that's me. Now I'm on the road. Shorties on my shores. Saying I'm about to. I'ma talk, cause I ain't finished yet. True be told, yeah, I've been a man. Still gon' love me when the fan. Are you? Oh, really now? Aight, man, let's get it done. I got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way, baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill, I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want, long as you ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Come ride with me, baby, come ride with me.
Hey guys, so I need to turn the stream off because I need to do multiple things before I go to bed. And I'm not sure how much more I'm going to be able to stream. If I do, it's not going to be often, but maybe a couple times. We'll see though. And I'll talk to you guys later. I'll see you guys later. Bye.